I got this on my way. So drift. 나나만 보고 driving like round, round. Let me hear you say. Everybody say oh. Hey. Undercover, hey, need my name. Yes, no. Back down. Tell you all every day, every night. We got the time. We don't give a fuck. 우리 손을 그어줘.
What is up, everyone? My name is Tony. Welcome back to my channel where I react to K-pop. If you're new here, welcome. Hope you enjoy my reaction. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing. It definitely helps me out. You can also feel free to follow me on Instagram and or Twitter if you are interested. Links are down in the description. I always follow back. And yeah, other than that, we're finally here. I'm excited because this is literally my first... Sorry, let me put my phone on do not disturb. This is my first full comeback with Hyunsik. Yeah, I think ever since I've gotten into BTOB, I'm pretty sure this is my first comeback with Hyunsik, like the first album that I have seen him release. So I'm super excited. I already did a go. I'm waiting for my album, so I can't wait. Also excited for Changsub's album in March, or is it April? In April. BTOB is supposed to have something in March, right? I don't know what it is though. I don't know if it's going to be like I don't know if it's going to be just like a single or if it's going to be a full-on comeback. Also don't mind me with my mushroom. It's a fidget. Like I like have to like do things with my hands sometimes. So like I bought this like fidget thing to like kind of help me with that, and like I'm just obsessed with it. But anyway. So yeah, I'm super excited to hop into this album. I have literally heard so many good things already. I was told definitely listen to the album in order, because it was meant to be that way. So I'm excited. So yeah, I'm literally I have Day Melrose English lyrics for each song, so I'm excited. And then yeah, I'm literally just going right in order. So we're gonna start off with The Tides of Life and then the music video for Lamar, and then continuing on. So I also didn't realize, but apparently Swimming is a song that Hyunsik had already released previously, and then this is just like a reimagined version of the song. So I didn't know that. I've never listened to the original Swimming, so I guess we're gonna find out like what this reimagined version is about. But knowing Hyunsik, I'm just going to be fully prepared to get emotional, to possibly cry, probably, I shouldn't even say possibly, to most likely cry, because that's just how Hyunsik's music is to me. Like Hyunsik's music always gets to me. So we'll definitely, we'll definitely see what happens. Just bear with me. I'm so excited. I also so I'm filming this the 20th, so it's been a few days since the release. But I'm not getting it uploaded for a while just because I have been really busy. I have a lot of things going on. I'm going on a trip this weekend, so I wanted to get this recorded, but I don't think I'll get it released until Friday or next Friday, because I just have so much going on. But I just really wanted to get it filmed so I could like start listening to the song and like helping with streaming and stuff. So I'm excited. Anyway, sorry. I know I talk too much. Let's hop into it. Let's start off with The Tides of Life. I know there's like a particular theme in the album, like obviously the whole album's related around like the sea. Um, just given the title of the album, The Young Man in the Deep Sea, I just feel like it's going to be like this journey of a young man and the sea. Like I don't know what all that's going to entail, but that's just like how I'm imagining it. I also heard that there's like some references to a book, and now I can't remember what book it was. Bro, I'm blanking. It's a really famous artist too. Not Hemingway, is it? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the references. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I I never really read much of Hemingway, to be honest with you. Like of course I know who he is and like I know that he has a lot of famous works. I just never really read a lot of his books. So I'm interested to like I'd be interested to hear from you guys like what the references are that I'm not necessarily picking up on. So if there's anything you guys can like inform me about, I would absolutely love to read it. Because I'm not super familiar with Hemingway. But anyway. Okay, enough of me talking. Ties of Life. Let's go. Ooh.
밀려온 나를 흔들고 후련히 물러나 떠나간다. 내려가고 또 오르고 나는 다시금 출렁인다. Through every high and low, I will always be, I will always be. Come rain or high water, I will always be in the endless sea with you. With
Interesting intro. I love the beginning and how it kind of sounded like waves a bit. I loved the guitar. Really love the guitar. I think I think this is just like a perfect intro to like the rest of the album about how like life is kind of like a tide. I think I think a huge misconception that we like to have as human beings is that as soon as I like achieve something, everything's going to be better. Like if I get a better job, if I get a better pay, if I find a soulmate, if I, like I feel like people think that as soon as they find these specific things or these life events, then that means that like your life is going to be set, like everything's going to be perfect. And that's so far from the truth. Like I think just like Hyunsik said, like life has its ups and downs. No matter even if things do feel great, even if things do feel perfect, like there's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to be things that, try to drag us down and, we just try to pick ourselves up. So, I don't know. I feel like this is like a really good, like, intro to the album. I can definitely see why everyone told me to definitely, like, listen to this in order because I think this definitely, like, sets off the tone for the rest of the album, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely interested. It was really pretty. Um, yeah, like the highs and the lows. Um, it's so true though. Like life really is like tides, like and I think too like it just keeps coming at you. Like because I feel like anytime bad things start to happen, like it all happens at once. You know what I mean? Like especially when you have like a really bad day. Like it's just one thing after another it seems like and it just like the tide just keeps like waving like I don't know, the tide just keeps bringing waves into your face and like you keep getting pushed back until it finally kind of calms down and you can finally move forward a bit. But then it just happens again, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like that's life, say la vie. It's so true though. Okay. I'm not excited to hop into the music video for Lamar. I'm gonna try my best to watch and read the lyrics at the same time. I'm depending on how I feel after the music video, I might go back and watch again. Because it's just hard for me to like fully pay attention and appreciate the music video when I'm also trying to read the lyrics. So just to let you guys know, like I might go back and rewatch this again. Just be prepared. It's a pretty long music video. It's over 5 minutes. Ooh.
고독한 바다에 홀로 빠져들어 아름다웠던
I'm sorry, like the music video is really beautiful, but like his guitar, that's so cool. That's seriously so cool. Did he get that specially made? Like, it honestly looks so cool. Sorry, I'm like obsessed with the guitar. Like, 깜깜한 저 어둠에 흐릿하게 번져만 가 여기 차갑고 깊은 Okay, I'm just gonna watch the music video because there's a lot happening in the music video and I just want to appreciate it for what it is. 계속 깊이 남아있던 빛마저 I just like, is he like in like an apocalyptic world? Like I just what the, what the fuck? Hyunsik. Yo, that's wild. That's so cool. You can tell that he's like singing underwater too. I'm just shook by these like underwater scenes. Like I'm also finding, I'm just like so amazed by these underwater scenes. Like, holy shit. Sorry. I find the juxtaposition between Hyunsik like prim and proper and like a nice suit and tie swimming underwater versus like the more rugged Hyunsik with like here, like I'm so fast, like I'm just trying to piece together like what it all means, you know what I mean? Like because I definitely feel like this is a music video that is very purposeful in what it is representing, but I'm just still trying to like put the pieces together. I'm just like shook. Like I know that Hyunsik's a diver, but like damn. I'm just I have so many thoughts. So like I'll just this is how I'm going to like refer to the different Hyunsiks. Okay, so like rugged Hyunsik, right? It seemed like he has like this pack on his back, right? Filled with some kind of plant and water, and he's breathing that in order to survive. It seems like, but then like it starts to run out and he starts dying. And then elegant Hyunsik comes with this shell, not shell, but like a clam. What? I'm just like trying to like figure it out. I'll get there, guys. I'll get there. So he doesn't need it anymore. Just so. So he needed the water to survive, and now he no longer needs the water to survive? I'm just so fascinated. It gives me like such like Little Mermaid vibes. I don't know why, but it really does. Um I like I don't know. Let me go through this again with the lyrics so I can like see if there's anything else that like kind of comes together for me through the lyrics.
가라앉아 더 깊이 고독한 바다에 홀로 빠져들어 아름다웠던 파란 빛도 깜깜한 저 어둠에 흐릿하게 번져만 가 여기 차갑고 깊은 어딘가 사라져버린 내가 있을까 눈물을 떠머금고 희망을 꼭 품고 가겠어 가라앉아 계속 깊이 남아있던 빛마저 아득하게 멀어져만 가 여기
I don't know. It just like I feel like Elegant Hyunsik is dying from drowning and Rugged Hyunsik is dying from suffocation. Like I don't know.
차갑고 깊은 어딘가 사라져버린 내가 있을까 눈물을 떠머금고 희망을 꼭 품고 가겠어 저기 까맣고 짙은 어딘가 잃어버렸던 내 꿈을 찾아 끝내 미소 짓는 날 귀엽고 더 찬란히 빛나는 날 위에 걱정하지 마 눈물에 젖지 않는 바다니까 날 지키게 온전히 날 고요 속에 파란 빛 속삭였어 근데 찾아낼 거야 언젠가 쓰러져도 나를 믿으니까 고독이 또 밀려와 휩쓸려도 난 상관없어 'Cause I know where to go And I know I can go 기울고 더 찬란히 빛나는 날 위에
Hmm. I don't know. My my personal thought, like when like rereading the lyrics, not but like reading over the lyrics and things, it just like I kind of feel like he's talking about how like the sea gives him solace, but at the same time, but at the same time, it could destroy you. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense, but like, I feel like, I feel like he's saying like the sea is just this thing that could either kill you or bring you peace. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, that's just like how I feel like watching the music video and reading the lyrics. I don't know. I just I don't I don't know if you guys like believe in astrology and like, all that stuff. I kind of believe in it to a point. Like I think there are some I think there is some truth to how the stars align and our birth date and, characteristics attached to our astrology sign and things like that. But then I think there's like added factors to that too, right? Like our economy, our culture, our parents, our, how we were raised, things like that. I think there's, even though like I think astrology is interesting, I think there's some truth to it. I think there's other aspects to who we are as people as well. But I'm a Scorpio and Scorpios are a water sign. So I've always found peacefulness in water, if that makes sense. Like I love rivers. I love going to the beach. I've always been like a super beach person. I find the sound of water so calming. But at the same time, I'm also very wary of the ocean. Like I even though I find I this is just me like talking like my personal feelings from like what I felt and how I connect to the song. I'm not saying that that's what he means at all. Like this is just me like and my personal connection that I feel to the song. I think it's important to know that like you can kind of find peace in something that's not necessarily, I don't want to say healthy for you, but like can be kind of scary, you know what I mean? Like even though like I could literally go to the beach and lay on the sand all day and listen to the water all day. It's rare that I actually go into the water because I know how dangerous the ocean can be. Like, I have been caught in, bro, why am I blanking on terms today? What are they called? Like, there's a freaking term for it. Riptides. Oh my gosh. Is that what it, yeah. Uh, anyways, I've gotten caught in those before and they're not fun. Like, you literally feel like you can't get out of the water. It's so scary. I've also um I've also had an instance where I was on vacation with a friend of mine and her family, and her brother went too far out to sea because, again, like, those waves can drag you way faster than you think. Like, they can drag you way, like, far away the from land before you even know it. And he wasn't paying attention, and yeah, he ended up like pretty far out to sea. And he like depleted his energy, and it was bad. Like, he was calling for help, like, it was bad. And it was one of those beaches that didn't have security guards like on site. They were like in a location that you had to call, and then they would ride out to help, which don't recommend. I think all beaches should have at least some kind of guard like in the vicinity. But I mean, they were in the vicinity, but like it still took them like 15 minutes to even get to like where we were. But anyway, I didn't think he was going to last that long. Because he had already been calling for help for like a bit, and I knew, I was like, they're gonna take a while to get here. Anyway, long story short, I'm a strong swimmer. My dad was in the Navy. He taught me how to properly tread water, how to handle the ocean, how to deal with it, how to be a strong swimmer. So even though I haven't had professional training, like, my dad taught me a lot, and I'm a very strong swimmer. I'm confident in my swimming skills, but that doesn't mean that I would mess with the ocean on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, I know when waves are too rough and when to kind of like not go into the water. But anyway, I swam out to get him, um, brought him back, brought him back to shore, and I just like it's things like that that I'm like, I don't know, like, I just feel like water can be so calming and peaceful, but also so scary. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things that, like, you can love something, but also be wary of it at the same time. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just like how I personally connect with the song. Um, I loved, like, aside from like the meaning and aside from the music video and how awesome the music video was, the guitar, the guitar was so, I loved the guitar in the song. I said that in the intro too, but I just like, I just feel like, I just get the vibe that Hyunsik also has like such a deep connection with water. And how he feels that connection, I don't know, but I think it's pretty obvious that he has like a very like deep connection with water in general, and like especially with like his diving skills and things like that. I just like his interpretation of the ocean and his feelings is just so interesting to me. Um, I don't know. I'm still like shook by the music video and how he was literally just like jamming out underwater. Like, that's wild. Like, you could tell that like that was like literally him like filming himself down singing in the ocean. Like, that definitely was not like messed with in any way. Someone said this song is not about love, but about him. I totally agree. I totally agree. I did not even think that this was some kind of significant other, like, partner or anything. I definitely got that the song was about him and his own personal feelings about the ocean and what the ocean like brings up in him. I don't know. Yeah, it was very like it was very like sad, but then it got hopeful, I think. Um yeah, I don't know. I think just talking about himself and how he can like protect himself and how important it is to be cautious. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you can be a go-getter and an adventurous person but also cautious. You know what I mean? Like there's a balance, like I think I think it's important to be careful in the decisions and the things that we do, but don't let that completely stop you from trying new things or like doing new things or things like that. Yeah, I'm just still shook by the music video. The song itself was beautiful too. I would just love to hear like everyone's excuse me, sorry. I would just love to hear everyone's like opinions on the music video, on the music itself, on the lyrics. I think this was a very beautiful song and very meaningful. I think this whole album is just very meaningful. I haven't listened to the rest of it, but I have a feeling that this album is very meaningful and means a lot to Hyunsik as well. Okay, I'm sorry. I just like went on a huge tangent. Let's move on. Let's move on to Deep Blue Sea. Let's go.
Won't you stay with me?
Ooh, it's a bit jazzy.
Won't you hold me? Yours.
Surprised at the English.
My deep blue sea. Stay here in the dark. Won't you breathe with me? Won't you take me to your heart? In my deep blue sea down here, and never be apart. Oh, don't fade away, don't fade away. Oh, please don't let me fall again. Don't fade away, don't fade away. Oh, won't you let me rise again? Won't you stay with me? Won't you hold me in your arms? In my deep blue sea.
The echo is like killing me.
Here in the dark.
It really does just like give me the vibes of like something in the deep blue sea. Like I just
Won't you breathe with me? Won't you take me to your heart? In my deep blue sea down here, and never don't fade away. Oh, won't you let me rise again? 시간이 갈수록 지켜야 할 게 더 많아져. 근데 결국엔 아무것도 남지 않으면 어떡해. Won't you love me deeply, darling? I'll never be apart. We'll never be apart. Won't you let me rise again to fly away? Won't you stay with me?
Like all I'm just like he really thought of everything. I feel like he really thought of everything in his songs, like just like going like from one side to this side, like making it feel like you're in the water. Like it's just wild. Man. Yeah, I definitely feel like he definitely like perfected this album so much and was like so attuned to the details of it. For me, I personally felt like this song was about the things that we hide in the deepest part of ourselves. And I don't know, like trying to love ourselves and like ourselves despite those deep dark things that we hide. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just the vibe that I personally got from this song. Like, because let's face it, there's always going to be some things that we don't tell others or that we're not happy with ourselves about, or you know, just things that we hide internally very deeply, and things that kind of make it hard for us to love ourselves. But kind of coming to the terms that we have to love those part of ourselves. You know what I mean? Or else we're just going to be stuck in that dark place. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just how I personally felt about this song. But again, like, you guys know that I absolutely love like reading your comments about what you guys feel, what you guys take from the songs, um, how you interpret things. I absolutely love reading those comments. Like these are just my personal feelings that I get from first listen. So I would love to hear what you guys have to say as well. Okay, let's hop into Sunshine. So I feel like we got all of the like angsty darker stuff. So I'm curious to know what Sunshine's now going to be. I feel like it's going to be a lighter, brighter song. So let's see. Cause that's definitely how I would. Lamar, I feel like was on the angsty side. Deep Blue Sea, I feel like was on the dark, dark path. Like I don't know how to describe it. So I'm excited for Sunshine.
찾아와 손을 잡아준 너 차분히 일렁이는 물결 위로 쏟아지는 별 나를 위로해 너로 인한 나의 물결이 온 세상을 향해 요동쳐 You're my sunshine yeah, yeah.
It's cute.
그대 햇살로 여기 바다 위에 낯을 만들래 You're my sunshine yeah, yeah. 계속 내게로 따사롭게 날 감싸줄래 널 품을 수 있게 네가 내려와 날 품에 잠기면 설레는 맘 불그스레져 너로 인한 나의 파동이 온 세상을 향해 춤을 춰 You're my sunshine yeah, yeah. 그대 햇살로 여기 바다 위에 낯을 만들래 You're my sunshine yeah, yeah. 계속 내게로 따사롭게 날 감싸줄래 널 품을 수 있게 반짝이는 길을 따라 계속 나갈 수 있게 너는 빛나줘 yeah, yeah. 그대 햇살로 여기 바다 위에 낯을 만들래 그대 나의 햇살
This song just makes me smile. It makes me happy.
내게로 따사롭게 날 감싸줄래 널 품을 수 있게 그대 영원토록 날 비춰줘 그대 영원토록 너를 품을게
I feel like each song definitely has a theme. Like I think Tides of Life was like again like an intro about the album, kind of talking about like the ups and downs that we go through in life. I think Lamar was about angstiness and like I don't know, just like the angst that life can bring us. I think Deep Blue Sea was more about depression, and I think Sunshine was more about happiness. So I'm just interested to see like where the rest of this is going to go. I love all the quotes that Dave Melrose putting into the descriptions. Whenever I see the beautiful spark Whenever I see the beautiful sparkles on the sea, I always feel that they are guiding me on the right path. Melodies are my light. Oh, I'm gonna get teary-eyed. Stop. I don't I personally don't feel like, even though he was like talking about this like other, I personally don't feel like he's talking about like any romantic relationship. It seems like to me, I'm not getting that vibe that he's talking, even though like I know Hyunsik is like really into, the divorce music. He's always making us emotional with like the divorce songs, but I think this album is more about like his personal feelings and his personal relationship with life and the ocean and melody. Like I feel like this is just so much more than a relationship or anything like that. Like me personally, that's just the feeling that I get. um I loved that song. I think it was so fun and upbeat, and it was very refreshing compared to, in particular, Deep Blue Sea. Like, again, like I feel like there's definitely like definitely those things that get us out of our bad moments, out of our depression and things like that. For me, it's music. Whenever I'm feeling depressed, I always turn on my hype mood, like my upbeat music, and I try to like let that help me get in a happier mood, and things like that. For Hyunsik, maybe it's melody. I don't know. I don't really know what exactly his happiness is, but I feel like that's what the song is about. Is like finding that happiness in the deep blue sea that kind of like brings us back to positivity, if that makes sense. I don't know, that's just the feeling that I get, but okay, let's move on to Navigate. Ooh. Ooh.
눈앞에 거칠은 파도가 나를 삼킬까 때론 두려워 그토록 드넓은 바다가 언제부터인가 처량해 보여 그래 아무렴 어때 무너지면 어때 피할 필요 없어 그저 맞서면 돼 나의 길로 수평선 저기 너머로 나를 비춰내리는 저 햇살의 길 따라 저 멀리로 거센 폭풍이 덮쳐도 밤을 지켜 떠있는 저 달빛의 길 따라 더 당당히 날개를 펴고쓴 용기로 끝없는 항해 앞으로 얼마나 더 많은 밀물과 썰물이 나를 흔들까 그래 아무렴 어때 물러나면 어때 거센 저 바람조차 나의 편인데 나의 길로 수평선 저기 너머로 나를 비춰내리는 저 햇살의 길 따라 날아 저 멀리로 거센 폭풍이 덮쳐도 밤을 지켜 떠있는 저 달빛의 길 따라 더 당당히 날개를 펴고쓴 용기로 꿈의 섬을 향해 또 가라앉아 헤매도 싸움의 끝에 상처투성인 나일지라도 날아가 더 자유롭게 뜨거운 승리의 땀방울
This song is giving me such Christian rock vibes.
나를 적시네 날아 저 멀리로 거센 폭풍이 덮쳐도 밤을 지켜 떠있는 저 달빛의 길 따라 더 당당히 날개를 펴고쓴 용기로
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this song gave me total like Christian rock vibes. I definitely I definitely get more like hopefulness from this song. My personal opinion. I think yeah, ups and downs, but I already know where to go to the Island of Dreams. If you guys don't know, I don't think I ever really like talk about my biases in BTOB, but it definitely started with Peniel. Peniel's my little baby. I love Peniel. But to be honest with you, Hyunsik became my bias wrecker. And I think I think it's because Hyunsik and I have a very similar mentality. Um like I think we're both very strong-minded. I don't know if that makes sense, but like let me like figure out a way to like say it. Um like I definitely have moments where I'm not confident in certain things when it comes to myself, but one thing I am confident in is who I am as a person. I'm confident in my morals, I'm confident in my beliefs. Um I'm confident in I don't know, like just I don't know how to describe it. I'm confident in my mentality. I feel like I have a very strong mentality in that I don't get swayed by others. I don't get peer pressured. Um I don't have any addictions other than coffee. I feel like I just have a very strong mentality and personality, and I think Hyunsik does as well. And I think it's a huge reason why he became my bias wrecker. And I feel like that's what the song is about. Like, just like, even though there are those ups and downs, right? Even though you can be at the lowest of your low, still having that confidence and that strong mindset to be like I need to overcome this and overpower this and keep moving forward and keep navigating in a positive way in my journey, if that makes sense. Like just having confidence in like who you are as a person, loving yourself. I feel like those things are so important, and if you don't have them, then it's very hard to live a more positive existence, you know what I mean? I just like oh, I don't know, Hyunsik, you get to me. Yeah, I don't just I think I don't know. I love every song so far. I feel like this song probably speaks to me the most. Um just because I mean, I still have like doubts, right? I feel like it's hard to not have doubts whenever you're on this journey of life and trying to figure things out. Like I feel like that's you're going to have doubts no matter what, but it's just being able to think like, okay, like I have this doubt, but I already made this decision and I need to keep going forward. Like like once that decision is made, like you can't go back. So you just need to accept that fact and just keep going and have confidence that you made the right decision even if you are doubting it in that moment, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's so important. And of course, maybe later on down the road, you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But at that point in time, the past is the past. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing we can do is keep moving forward. So I feel like this song spoke to me the most. But honestly, this whole freaking album is just. I can see why so many people were praising it because I think Hyunsik really, really worked hard on this album. And he put so much into the details that it's like, is really I don't know. I get a different vibe from every single song. I think the instruments and the composition, he chose it so particularly for the message that he was giving, and I don't know, I'm just like so yeah, I my we're gonna hop into the last song here, but I definitely think like Tides of Life was a good intro about the album and you know, the ups and downs in life. I think Lamar was the angstiness that we can experience in life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like how there was like the juxtaposition between proper Hyunsik and rugged Hyunsik and kind of finding that balance. And how do we do that and how do we overcome that? And then I think Deep Blue Sea was about the things that we hide inside of ourselves. I think it was about a bit more on like the dark depression side. Sunshine, I think, was about happiness and like finding our own sense of happiness and what makes us happy. And then I think Navigate was about hopefulness and kind of how we can figure out how we need to navigate our own lives and things like that. So now I'm interested to hop into Swimming, the reimagined version. Let's go.
바다 건너 아주 먼 곳에 그대가 있어요. 봐도 봐도 보고팠던 그대 이제 보이지 않아 난 슬퍼요. 만일 내가 사람이 아닌 물고기였다면 하루 종일 난 그대 향해 쉬지 않고 헤엄칠 텐데 조금만 기다려줘. Even if I meet the little mermaid, I keep swimming, I keep swimming. Even if I meet a raging wild wave, I never stop swimming to you. I'm swimming all day.
I'm like really surprised at how much English is in his songs. You know, I know they do English in BTOB songs, but like I would never expect Hyunsik, you know, as a solo artist releasing solo music to have English in his lyrics. So I'm just always surprised by that.
너를 찾을 그대가 있어 가도 가도 보이지 않는데 다시 돌아가기엔 좀 머네요
Interesting. Interesting. Although it's the sixth track from the end, please just consider it as the first track. So this was his first solo single, and he started producing an album from the theme of the sea. Interesting. I kind of feel like this song was more about perseverance. Oh, there's no comments. I kind of feel like the song was more about perseverance. Um, like just keep swimming. Sorry. I let the intrusive thought win. I'm sorry. I think Hyunsik was a fish in a past life. To be honest with you, I think I think the whole album was just so genius. Like, I just felt like there were so many aspects to it that I don't know, just I definitely am glad that I listened to it from beginning to end because I think that was a super important part of the album. Like, I feel like each song had a particular meaning, like I don't know, I think Hyunsik literally put so much thought and effort into this album. When it came to the different sounds and the instruments, and I mean I'm not very knowledgeable in music theory or anything like that, but just from like person who absolutely loves music, like you can just tell that he put so much thought and effort into the guitar and the piano and the drums, and like you can just tell that he really worked hard on this album. And I think it was really good, and I think each song had such particular meaning. It was really interesting to listen to it. I think this is all Hyunsik's personal feelings and growth and connections that he makes with the world and the sea in particular. I think it was so fascinating to like kind of get more of his point of view. Um yeah, I don't know. It was really good. I don't know. I would absolutely love to hear like your guys' thoughts on all of the songs and how you feel about the lyrics and what kind of meaning you take from the music, because I'm always interested to know. Like I know I made this music and words. I know I made this reaction super long, but I just can't help it. Like I have to really delve into the lyrics and I have to really like kind of like speak my thoughts in the moment. Um doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong. What I take from the music is not necessarily what somebody else would take from the music. I feel like even though this is, talking about Hyunsik's personal journey, I feel like we can all connect to it in some way or other. How we connect to it is obviously going to be different, but um, I don't know. It's just my personal feelings on the album. I think it's really, really good. I think Navigate is probably the song that really spoke to me the most. Lamar was also really good. The music video was wild, dude. I'm still shook by that music video. Anyways, I'm so glad that I finally got to this album. I'll be helping with streaming and stuff, of course. As soon as I get my album, hopefully someday, I'll try to open it like before I do a reaction so you guys can like see me open the album. But yeah, it was a really good album. It was really good, really interesting. I feel like Hyunsik really makes you think and he makes you feel things, and I appreciate him a lot for that. But yeah, all right, guys, that is it for me. Please, please comment. I love reading your comments. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, be yourselves, and have a good day. Bye, guys.
You never know the life goes on. 다시금 온 세상에 필요 some gold love. 소리 높여 노래 불러, 더 크게 소리 질러. 온 세상에다 털어. Show your love. Everybody singing, show your love.